Today, bleubricks is in Clementi, one of the most popular and mature estates in Singapore. In its newest-to-MOP cluster, just 5 minutes away from Clementi MRT. We're going to bring you up to a rare 5-room unit, super high floor with an unblocked view. We think you're going to love this one. Let's go. Welcome to the unit. Let's talk BB facts. Clementi Cascadia is located at the border of Commonwealth Avenue West and Clementi Avenue 3. If you're looking at the name Clementi Cascadia, it's because of the cascading gardens that are located on top of the multi-story car park. So fun fact, this project is not just any BTO project, it's actually a replacement home for those affected by SARS in 2011. This development is just a stone's throw away from Clementi Mall and Clementi MRT. There's a total of 3 blocks with 502 units ranging from 28 to 40th stories. There is a designated multi-story car park with direct access to all blocks in the cluster. And if you're looking for 5-room units, then block 440C is the only block with these. There are only 75 5-room units within this block, which comprises of 15% of the entire development. If you are looking for a 5-room unit with unobstructed views, then this might be the one for you. So why would young couples or small families like to move into the area? It's actually because this is the newest to MOP within the Clementi cluster. So now let's move on to the BB floor plan analysis. Looking at our floor plan, this unit is standing at 112 square meters. It comprises of 3 bedrooms with a spacious living and dining area, your kitchen with service yard as well as the home shelter. The layout is spacious with a very long rectangular shape, and you also have a long hallway leading to the common bedrooms as well as the master bedroom. Compared to other units in, say, a popular cluster at Trevellus DBSS, where the size is about 1130 square feet, and that includes balcony space as well as smaller bedrooms. Comparing the 5-room layout of 1205 square feet versus the 4-room layout of 1011 square feet within the Clementi Cascadia area, the main difference is that there's an additional suggested study area in the 5-room floor plan versus the 4-room layout, which will allow for a more spacious living and dining area. And we'll share more about that in the BB Reno Ideas later. The block we are in at 440C comprises of just 4 units per floor versus 8 units per floor in block 4408. So what this means is that if you're in this block, it'll provide you with more privacy. So under the ethnic integration policy, this unit falls under the ethnic quota, which means that it may only be sold to Indian or other ethnic buyers and Malay buyers. Chinese buyers are not eligible at this time. So now let's kickstart the interior. Coming through the main door, you'll see the home shelter right here. One BB Reno idea is that you can actually put a feature up to conceal the home shelter a little more. As you move in, you are greeted by the very spacious living hall over here, and you can see how it overlooks this unblocked view, which is really amazing. So we have really wide panels here, which is really rare to find in HDBs nowadays. There's plenty of light that comes through, and this also provides plenty of ventilation throughout the day. As you can see with the facing, we have an unobstructed view, but we are also fronting the MRT tracks. Of course, this would come with the additional convenience of having all the amenities there at Clementi, almost at your doorstep. So why we think that this unit is in one of the best stack facing is because compared to the other 4-room unit types, those are facing directly to the future high residential plot zoned at 4.2 plot ratio. If you're looking at 5-room units in this block, you will have 2 facings. The first facing is our facing, which is over here overlooking this unblocked greenery view. Compared to the other 5-room unit type in this block, which is facing internal, and that's facing the car park or the opposite block. Now, if you look over on our left, you'll see an empty plot of land, and this land has been zoned high-rise residential on the URA master plan. So units on the left-hand side, which is the 4-room units in our block, would have a potentially blocked view, whereas our view over here has been preserved to face all the greenery that you see. So another facing is the southwest direction, where you are facing Clementi Primary School. So units facing in that direction might face some noise. Now let's move on to the interior. If we look over here, the living living room hall is really spacious, where there's an L-shaped sofa. But if you want to, you can also fit in your 3-seater sofa plus 2 over here. And you can see that there's a lot of distance between the sofa and the TV. At the TV area, the owners have actually done up some minor renovation 5 years ago, and that includes this TV feature wall. There's been some minimalist kind of paneling. Around the house, there's cove lighting, which provides a very warm feel. If you look around, there's also minimal built-ins. But the second BB Reno idea that we can do along this wall is to build up additional storage for your family's needs. So moving on to the dining area, if you look at the dining table, it can fit 8 people comfortably. This has also been the area marked out as the suggested study space in the original floor plan. That is the third BB Reno idea we have for you. All you need to do is move the dining table to this space over here, and you can enclose up this space as your study area. The fourth BB Reno idea is that instead of using this space as a study area, you can actually put a whole pantry area over here, maybe even have a mini fridge in the corner, and that will give you some additional space apart from your kitchen. So now let's move on to our BB location analysis. We are mere 5 minutes away from Clementi MRT and Clementi Mall, where from there you can access your hawker food options at 448 Clementi Market and Food Centre. NTUC FairPrice is within Clementi Mall itself for your grocery shopping needs. Other malls include Grand Troll and 321 Mall. Being just next to Clementi Town Centre, these amenities will be a strong attractive factor for yourself as well as future buyers in terms of exit plan. For other prominent hawker options, you can head to Ayer Rajah Food Centre, Ayer Rajah Market, Clementi Avenue 2 Market and Cook Food Centre. Clementi MRT offers incredible connectivity where you can just head onto the East-West line. You can also go to the Circle Line, the North-East line as well as the North-South line. If you are driving, immediate road exits are at Clementi Avenue 3 and Clementi Close. You are easily connected to the rest of the island via the AYE, which is just 2 minutes away, and PIE. Off-peak, it's just a 15-minute drive to the CBD and 13 minutes drive to Orchard via Holland Road. For nature lovers, easy access to rail corridor as well as the Ulu Pandan Park Connector. Parents with primary school going children will find that Clementi, Pei Tong, Nanhua and Sifa primary schools are within the 1 km radius, and other schools in proximity include Clementi Town Secondary, Integrated International School, Singapore Polytechnic as well as the National University of Singapore. Now let's move on to check out the kitchen. So coming to the kitchen, just to share with you a little bit, the owners actually spent about $50,000 in renovation about 5 years ago, and that includes the kitchen as well. So if you look over here, you have the fridge flush all the way inside, which creates a lot more space, and you have your Mayer cooker hood and hob together with plenty of cabinetry in the kitchen. Meal prep space as well over here with a dual sink. Coming to the service yard, you can see that at the back you have your washer as well as dryer. If you want to, you can also dry your clothes inside or naturally outside. As you can see, the owner has installed some shelving here. If you want to, you can also install some storage space for you and your family, so you have additional storage space. Now let's move on to the pricing analysis. The Clementi Enclave is a vibrant and popular estate that has a total of 24,000 units as of March 2021. The Clementi area is very popular among locals, similar to estates such as Queenstown and Tiong Bahru. So let's talk about pricing around this area. If we look at asking prices for older projects such as Clementi Shine, the remaining leasehold is between about 50 to 60 years, with size about 1,300 square feet and price range between 700 to 900k. For asking prices in newer projects, you have Trevellus DBSS, which TOP'd in 2015 with a remaining leasehold of 91 years, size 1130 square feet with a price of 1.08 to 1.3 mil. Then you also have Clementi Ridges just opposite us, which TOP'd in 2016 with a remaining lease of 92 years, size 1216 square feet, asking at 1.3 mil. For our unit at Clementi Cascadia, it TOP'd in 2017 with a remaining leasehold of 93 years. The size is at 1205 square feet and we are asking at 1.25 million negotiable. So going towards the bedrooms, you'll notice the flooring has been done up nicely by the owner. These are homogeneous tiles. And now let's come on in towards the common bathroom. Over here, you can see that this is actually original condition. What you can actually do is to do up some shower screens if you want, or even do a renovation if you need for the toilet. So coming into the first common bedroom, there is built-in wardrobe here as well as shelving on the side. The owners are using this as a study space as well as a little exercise corner with a treadmill, but you can also fit in a queen size bed. And just to point out that this common bedroom fronts out to the unblocked view similar to the living and dining area. Coming into the second common bedroom, the owners are using this currently as a nursery. Exactly mirror image from common bedroom 1. What you can do for the 5th BB Reno idea is to knock down this wall over here that leads to the master room, and this will create a connecting nursery. An alternative is also to create a walk-in wardrobe concept instead of a nursery. So if you want some additional wardrobe space for your master, this could be an idea. Coming into the master, you have your bath over here where there's natural ventilation windows. The shower screen's already done up for you, so minimal touch-up to be done in the bath. Moving further into the master, you have your built-in wardrobe. And as you move across, you notice that the owners have actually put in a queen-size bed. But if you want to, you can also use a king-size bed. As you can see behind me, again, the unblocked views are here. And there's even an additional panel of windows where you can view towards the right side with that amazing view. Pointing out the flooring as well, the owners have done it up in vinyl very nicely. And we can finally move on to the financial analysis. So let's do a breakdown on the numbers to own this property. For ease of calculation, we shall exclude stamp duty. Our unit is at 1.25 mil negotiable. The 25% down payment comprises of 5% cash and 20% CPF. That will bring you to about 312.5k down payment, in which the cash portion will be about 62.5k. If you wish to do a simple reno for minor touch-up, there'll be about an additional cash outlay of 10 to 20k. Compared to if you were to buy an older 5-room unit, let's take a price of 700k with 60 odd years lease remaining. Our 25% down payment will be at 175k, which includes the cash portion of 35k. If the unit is in an original condition and requires a gut renovation, then with the increased labor and material costs these days, you are looking at an additional cash outlay of about 70 to 100k. Additionally, you would have to factor in more time for an extensive renovation. As such, for a unit like ours, you are looking at a cash outlay of approximately 72.5k to 82.5k, compared to 105k to 135k for an older unit. That's all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us on our BB home tour. Our unit is a rare 5-room HDB unit. It's on a super high floor, newly MOP, and just a stone's throw away towards Clementi MRT. If you like what you saw, you can contact our listing managers. Their contact details are down below. You can also like and subscribe our YouTube channel and follow us on our socials. My name is Deborah Guo, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. MOP HDB cluster. Okay, sorry. Our unit is a really rare 5-room, super high floor, newly MOP.